Welcome back, and this is the Black Knight, continuing my journey through Zelda II. And I just finished the first palace, so I'm off to... well, to get the second palace, but first I'm going to stop by Death Mountain and go there. So I'm going to be... and I can't remember if I got... no, I don't have the jump spell yet, so I gotta get the jump spell also. And I already have the magic container, so I don't need the magic container. I already have the trophy, so I don't need the trophy. See, like I said before, I did all that stuff before I went to the palace, so just pretty much going straight where I need to go right now. And sure, let's go into a battle here. Oh, it's a good one too, so I can actually get points. Yeah. And, oh, P-Bag again. Awesome. And seeing that I have 4 attacks, I'm going to be working on my life and my magic now. So I got my life leveled up. Or my defense. And let's take a look. It's good. Anyway, yes, I'll be heading to Death Mountain before I'm going to the second palace. And it's, I don't know, a lot of people hyped up be like this impossible thing to do, and I don't know, it's really not that difficult. And here we are at another town, so we have the town of Ruto. And Ruto as well. The Zora Princess in Ocarina of Time. So it's always a good, I don't know, I just find it, oh yeah, and the most famous thing of all. Oh yes, and there's error. I know, I just thought I'd put that in. There's no... he actually comes to play a little bit later on. He'll tell you where the island, how to get in the island palace. But other than that, it's just a little, I guess, wouldn't want to say Easter egg, but it's more of just a random thing. And now I'm going to be getting my jump spell momentarily. And I just had to take some time to actually do the second part because the first part was good. I had everything good. It's more or less a learning experience from the first part, so in the second part I'm going to be hopefully go a little bit more smoothly. I know what settings to do and all that. This whole thing to try to get it up and running was a whole experience. And I just tried a lot of things, and a lot of things just didn't work out, especially mics. I seem to have terrible things with mics right now, so I'm just using actually just my webcam mic right now until something better comes along. It does the job, and it's the best mic I have pretty much right now. And now I have level 2 magic. And my shield points have gone down, so it takes less magic now to do shield. And I'm going to jump over that boomerang. Yes, I don't know why he didn't actually get a boomerang in this, because he actually had boomerang animations, but he didn't get a boomerang in this. And it would have been actually kind of nice to stun enemies actually in this. I don't know. Like, I agree with them if they didn't have bow and arrow because, well... damn it. I wanted the points for that. And we're gonna get jump over here. It's one of those staples. Pretty much you can't really go anywhere until you get jump. We're gonna head over here to get fairy. And I didn't press the jump button. Okay, and I'm just gonna go through the goo. I know some people like to go around the goo. I say just go through it because you're eventually gonna have to go through it. And I hit the one. Hate birds. Now these birds, yeah, they give you points, but they take away points too, so. They give you 2, they take away 10. Oh yes, I might as well put the life while I'm here too. Oh, and we have a life. And here that's one of, I think, 3 or 4 that are around. And so, well, these guys, you just have to be patient and hit them. Actually, I should have got that magic jar. And here, I'm going to go to get the letter for the Riverman, which is in here. I was trying not to get hit, but anyway. See, this is why I got my attacks up, because if I didn't, then I would have a lot of things at me and I would be hitting them, and hitting them, while other things attack. If I have high attack, I kill everything pretty much in 1 or 2 hits, and I don't have to worry about it. And the guy I'm waiting for is here. And it's Begu. And this one I can actually skip. I don't really need to have him read everything to actually get the item. Pretty much, if you're in a hurry, just talk to him. And you go down here, because if not, you're going to run into an area, a pre-area. Damn it. Okay. These pre-areas that are all throughout the forest, like if you go directly down from here to here, you'll run into this, and I'm going to run into this area, which is not that difficult, but again, if you're in a hurry, like if you're in a race, of course, racing Zelda 2 would be interesting, actually. And there's a lot of other ones around the areas too, so... Oh yeah, here we go. I just love getting surrounded by 2 boomerang guys. Because they just back up, it seems like, yeah, come on! Come at me! Come on! And they just keep on moving back. Oh yes, and here we go, birds. And I've got... Oh yes, I'm actually getting, well, not massacred. I can't believe I'm actually at 3 life already. And we got a berry. And I'm going to actually do... And I take this bridge because I really don't like those fish bone things. I'd rather deal with bubbles and no pits than things that come up and hit you into pits, so I prefer this one. And we're going in here, which is kind of obvious that something's in there. It's a forest in the middle of nowhere. There's something there, has to be something there. Now with me, I usually go to 3 life and 3 magic before I start getting my attack back up. But you can do 4, 4, 4, 4, which is probably even better. Actually, I think I might get to 4 magic, actually, than life. Because it's, I don't know, it just seems magic's a little bit better. Especially once you get the life spell, which I'm doing right now. And this town is the water town of Saria. I think that's Saria. Which is the forest sage, and Link's little fairy friend in Ocarina of Time. And I just find it very interesting that they chose the names of the towns for the sages. And here, you just go to the table, and you have Link speaking his only line, pretty much, I guess, ever. He might have spoken like other games, but other than those crappy CDI games, but I don't count those. And then we go here for the... I really don't want to read the dialogue, actually. And here we go with the most wonderful spell, and a must spell, I guess, in this game. That's why I came here before I went to the second palace. I'm very tempted to do, actually, Death Mountain before. Actually, I might do Death Mountain, then the second palace, because I'm right 11 minutes, and I'm probably sure I can beat Death Mountain in about 10 minutes instead of the second palace, which I think I might. Yeah, I'll go to Death Mountain. And then I can get the down thrust and beat the second temple even better. And she probably has something interesting to say, and there's your magic. And this here You talk to this guy and he won't actually say anything. And you talk to him again. He'll say anything. Well, he's sleeping basically. And you talk to him a fourth time, and he'll actually tell you where to find the letter. And there's my life. The letter for the Riverman right here, because you need the letter for the Riverman. And this you can't skip. I don't know why. You can skip pretty much everything else, but you can't skip that. So, I have no idea why. And here we're running off to Death Mountain. Can I beat Death Mountain in about 8 minutes? I think I can. Alright, and here we are. The famous Death Mountain. And yeah, I'm going to take... There's probably hundreds of ways, actually, well not hundreds of ways, but there's probably a better way that you can choose, but I'm going to choose the way I usually go with. Because I've been doing it a lot of times, this is the way I do it. And there's probably like shortcuts you can probably do. And I'm going to increase my magic, yep. I'm actually going to skip my next level of life and go in right into my... Ooh, I don't know how I actually blocked that. Oh, I seem to get hit all the time with that for some reason. Alright, and here we go. Now, it doesn't seem that bad, I have to say. A lot of the little areas in Death Mountain are not that difficult, but it does have some platforming elements to it. The major things is basically these guys here, which are very easy. Even if you don't have a lot of attacks, you want to hit them beneath their blade, because if you go head to head on them, you're gonna be an ouch on that one. And I just killed him because for the points basically, but I go out here. But if you want a shortcut, you take the one that the first one was at. And it'll bring out where that forest area is. I do here because I lit the points. And if I could, I would go around Death Mountain, collect up points, but it's a good place to get a few levels. And I'm not going to take that, I don't need it. Well, I could. See, you would come out there if you did that first. If you just went out from that first guy. Damn it, I hate these guys. So you would just cut off that one with the Octoroks. Well, and these guys take off points also. Now I'm going to use my jump, and can I use my life? No, I can't. Damn it. Actually, maybe I shouldn't use... Well, I wanted to get this and restore my life first. Now this is going to be difficult because I have jump. But I can still do it. And I don't like it because of that. There we go. There we are. And I'm going to cancel that to get 700. Now with those guys, you just patient, don't freak out, and just jump over their attacks and hit them when they and he does a single and then he does a double. If he does a double, just prepare the jump, and then if he does a single, just hit him. Alright, there we are. And a P-Bag, awesome. And here we go with this guy again. Hit his legs or his crotch area, whatever you want to call it. And then right now, obviously, I have life, so the #1 rule, especially after you have life, and you get a red magic jar, you want to heal yourself before, if you can. If you can't, then you can use the red magic jar to pretty much minus whatever you have from it, which you just get the spell ready, which you have to press pause. You can't do multiple magic in this. Once you use the spell, you gotta press pause to use the spell again, or another spell. I don't know why that is. And then when you keep on pressing select until you have enough magic, and then you'll use the spell, but you won't get the full amount because you have that amount. Ouch, I'm getting hit like a madman here. There we are. Yes, I'm going to use that. I'm going to do this, and then this one. There we are. And I'm doing pretty well, actually, here. And this is pretty much why you want to go to Death Mountain in here. Again, here, and then hit them. Kind of stay close to them. You don't have to worry about too much. There we go. Obviously, if you have less attacks, you'll take more hits. But, more or less, you just keep on doing... Like with most Nintendo games, it's all about patterns. If you learn their patterns, then you pretty much take them down. Actually, I should have used life. Done. 200. Awesome. Nope. There we are. Now I'm going up to concentrate on my attack now. I'm getting an incredible amount of P-bags, so I don't know why this is, but this is quite good. And there's two of those red, I think they're called Darias. I'm not totally sure. Axe Maniac guys. So pretty much use the same technique as you use on the Iron Knuckles. Except you hit them when they're about to throw. Or when they throw and you just jump over their axe and you hit them. And this guy's coming in the way. I'm gonna life myself. And there's a red magic jar in here. Like that one with the other rocks, you don't need to go in there. I just went there for points. And I can't kill those guys unless I have down thrust, because when I shoot low, it does not. It's even lower than that, so I gotta use down thrust to kill them. Now this part here, you don't want to get too fast. Now I'm going pretty fast myself, but you want to probably take a bit more time, and especially when you reach the moo, which is that thing on the ground. You want to take a little bit of time because sometimes they go the opposite direction and they could end up falling in the pit. And here we are, there we go, and we have the hammer, which is awesome. Sorry, a little bit of refreshments. Throat is getting a bit dry. So, pretty much we're going back the way we came. I still don't have down thrust, so pretty much want to see. He might go one way or the other. I usually wait until he goes off until I continue, because sometimes they don't know what the hell they're doing, like the slimes. They go back and forth. They're not as bad as the slimes, but they're almost just as bad because they're right along the ground. You can't hit them unless you have down thrust. And if you hit that, if you're quick enough, you can hit that guy before he hits a fireball. Oh my god, what's with the P-bags? My goodness. Alright, and then we go immediately over here. We press A to hit the rock, and then we go in it. And then we can just go over to get the magic container, which helps my magic. And I have 6 now. Awesome. And the actual funny thing is I actually did this in the little bit in the first one, is that I actually tried doing a run where I got all the magic spells but 4 life and 4 magic. And found out that you couldn't actually get all the spells. You have to actually, if you have only four, basically, I guess, squares of magic. And you want to be careful with this part, definitely, or you'll end up like that. Like that. Yes, definitely like that. I was going to probably most likely die anyway, so you want to kind of just inch your way over until you see him, and then when he goes like that, just do a bit of a running jump. And there's another guy here. Wait until he shoots. It's kind of hard to see, but he's over in the edge of the corner, and you kind of see him, and the thing is, he's so there, he's there, but he's not there. And like I said, this is not going to be a no-death run, so I'll try not to die again. That was actually kind of ridiculous for me to die there, but... But I was just saying with the magic is that if you just have 4 magic units, you can only get 4 spells. So if you want to get more magic, then you got to collect the magic containers. And I found out that the hard way. Oh, damn, ouch. This is gonna hurt. There we are. And I hate bubbles. I really hate bubbles. And here we go for another life. So, that life I lost, pretty much got it back. And like I said in the first part, I think I did clearly said that I'm avoiding the cemetery at all costs, because I do not want to fight the enemies there. Because they are not ridiculously hard, just ridiculously hard to hit. And we have Mido, the ridiculous little freaking kid that blocks your way in the forest all the time. Yes, I hate that guy. Yes, an Ocarina of Time. And here we go, we're actually going to get our down thrust. And I have enough magic to do it, yay! So, you actually got to go on the top, so you just use your jump. Do a little bit of a running jump, boom, you're up there. Now this guy you actually got to talk to, he won't actually automatically talk to you as soon as you reach there. And after he does all his magic stuff, you actually got to untalk him, press the button to cancel it, because it's not automatic. And then we have down thrust, here we go, which is basically jump, and you press down. And I'm going to fill up on my magic. Yes, I don't know why people doesn't actually go on about sleeping with the old lady also. Now here's this one, which I don't have the item, which is the Water of Life, I believe, which I could get, but I don't really need it now, so I'm not really going to go into it. So I'm going to actually stop about right here, right at this rock, and we'll continue from here next time.